Everyone, and welcome back to 48 Now. I'm digital host AJ Weist, and the Yonder Contemporary Dance Company out of the University of Alabama is kickstarting a spring tour here in Huntsville, starting with a show and a dance workshop at Lee High School this Saturday. And today, of course, I'm joined with Huntsville native and dancer Maya Day. Maya, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing well, doing very well. So, talk a little bit about this Saturday. I understand you'll be performing a new show, The Weight of Then, along with a dance workshop after. What all can we expect to see?
Yes, so when you come to our show will be about a 45-minute show. And then afterwards, we'll have a talk back, and that's for us to see what is reading to the audience and just to hear what you guys think. And then following that, we'll have four master classes, two which will be a contemporary ballet, a contemporary lyrical, and then we'll also do a jazz funk class as well as a contemporary fusion class. So it'll be a very fun day.
Yes, it sounds like a very eventful day. And you mentioned the two workshops that you'll be holding. Take me through the workshops. What can we expect?
Yes, so we will be leading workshops that are taught by four of our company members, and they will do a warm up and as well as a combination. And it's just a chance to get your body moving. There's no sort of need to have dance experience, and it's just a way to feel connected to us.
Very awesome. And what inspired you, Maya, to become a dancer?
So actually the show Dance Moms, because when I was little, I was obsessed with the show. And I didn't actually start dancing until I was 12 years old when I moved to Huntsville. And so Dance Moms is really what got me into dance. And people always think it's so funny when I tell them that, because usually people start when they're like 2 years old. But I'm a little
Right.
bit of a
That is awesome, Dance Moms. I love it. That is so funny. But what would you say is like the hardest part of being a dancer? Maybe it's like how sore you are after, or just like preparing for the dance. What's the hardest thing?
Definitely just trying to stay on top of your schoolwork as well as your dance commitments. As a dance major, we have a lot of commitments that are outside of dance, like our dance concerts, and as well as being part of something like Yonder. So, trying to do that as well as like have like a regular social life could be a little bit difficult, but it's all worth it, especially when a lot of your friends are involved in the same things. It just makes everything more fun.
That's right. You're dedicated. You're committed. So you're a dance major at UA, but I found this super interesting. Talk about your minor, psychology, I believe. Talk a little bit about that. What
Yeah.
inspired that?
Yes. So I was inspired to do a minor in psychology by my oldest sister. She is a social worker, and I was talking to her during the summer before college, and because I didn't really know what I wanted my minor to be. And she talked a lot about how she loves helping people, and I was like, oh, me too. So I got interested in psychology, and then specifically, I want to focus on forensic psychology. I think that's like one of the coolest subjects ever. So I'm super excited to pursue that.
I love that. A dual threat right there. That is awesome. But I just saw that. I thought that was a super neat combination, dance and psychology. That's something you don't see every day. That is for sure. Um, but Maya, as a dancer, talk about the day in your life. What is your routine like day to day?
Yeah, so I'll wake up and usually we have our dance classes in the mornings, and that could range from 9 a.m. to probably like midday, like 1 p.m. And then and somewhere in between there, we'll also throw in like an academic class. Like right now, I'm taking English literature, but that's an online class, so it's super easy to get that work done in between my classes and rehearsals. And then if I'm part of one of our department productions, I'll have rehearsal from 3 to 5 p.m. And then we'll have a 1 hour dinner break. And then if you're part of another dance performance called Emerging Choreographer Showcase, you'll also have rehearsals, and that can range from 6 to 10 p.m. And then after that, I'll go home, rest up, eat, shower, do my homework, and then I'll go to bed just to do it all over again.
Whew, that is a busy day, that is for sure. Um, so talk about after Saturday's performance, what's next for Yonder and the rest of the tour?
Yes, so one of the fun things that I like about Yonder is that each show is kind of a little different from the previous because with this talk back, we're getting a lot of information from the audience. And so we'll take that into consideration just to see if there's anything that we need to change. So after this show, we'll go back into rehearsals just to fine tune everything. And then we'll travel to our next city, which is Mobile.
Very exciting stuff. And I want to ask for any of the young ones who are watching right now, what's some advice you would give them if they're aspiring to become a dancer?
I would just say, just go for it. I was very hesitant when I first started dance. Everything was new and scary to me. But as I've grown up, I've just realized that once you just go for it, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what opportunities are going to be presented for you. So just go for it. The worst someone could say is no.
That's very good advice. Just go for it. I love it. Well, Maya, that's all the questions I have for you. But if there's anything that maybe I didn't ask you would like to add, feel free. But thank you so much for joining in with me today and break a leg this Saturday. We're super
Yes.
excited.